Have you ever wondered what would happen if you jumped 1,000 times a day? Picture this, a week-long challenge, where you and gravity face off in 1,000 jump showdown every single day. What could be the potential benefits? Improved fitness? Weight loss? Or could there be risks? Muscle strain or fatigue, perhaps? The results of this intense regimen could be surprising indeed. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of the 7-day jump rope challenge. Day 1 of the challenge and the excitement is palpable. It feels like stepping into a new adventure, heart pounding, adrenaline rushing. The first few jumps are easy, almost childlike in their simplicity. It's a rhythm, a dance of sorts. You feel invincible. But then, the first 100 jumps pass and you start to feel it. The burn in your legs, the shortness of breath. The realization sets in, this is harder than it looks. But you push through because, well, it's only day 1. Your body is not used to this kind of exertion, and it reacts in the only way it knows how, through sweat and fatigue. But there's an odd sense of accomplishment that comes with this struggle. It's a battle, yes, but a battle against yourself. The overall mood of the day? It's a mix of anticipation, determination, and a little bit of nervous energy. A solid start, but will the enthusiasm last? Day 2, and reality is setting in. The exhilaration of beginning a new challenge has faded slightly, replaced by the tangible presence of muscle soreness and fatigue. Yes, the body is starting to feel the strain of those 1,000 jumps. A dull ache spreads through the legs, a testament to the hard work they're putting in. But it's not just physical. The mental battle begins as well. The novelty of the challenge has worn off, and the mind starts to question, can I really do this for 5 more days? It's crucial to remember that this is normal. It's part of the process. Perseverance becomes the name of the game. It's about digging deep, finding that inner strength to push through the discomfort, the fatigue, the doubt. Because that's where the real growth happens, both physically and mentally. The challenge is real, but the spirit remains unbroken. Day 3, and we're at the halfway mark. The journey so far has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Let's talk about the changes. The body is beginning to adapt to the rhythm of the rope. Muscles that were once dormant are now awake and firing, contributing to a sense of vitality that's hard to describe. There's a newfound respect for the endurance of boxers and athletes who make this seem so effortless. As for mood and energy, there's a noticeable uptick. The initial exhaustion has given way to a strange kind of exhilaration. The heart pounds, the lungs gasp, but the mind, it's surprisingly at peace amidst the chaos. It's almost meditative, this rhythmic jumping. Adjustments? Well, hydration and stretching have become non-negotiable. The body craves water. The muscles beg for a good stretch. It's a small price to pay for the benefits reaped, halfway through and still jumping. But will we make it to the end? Script section. We're diving headfirst into days 4 and 5. It's an uphill battle, my friends. Welcome to the heart of the challenge, where the beginning's energy has started to wane, and the finale isn't quite within arm's reach. It's a tough grind. The jump rope starts to feel like it's made of lead. The countdown to 1,000 jumps seems to stretch on forever. And the muscles, well, they're not exactly doing a victory dance. But guess what? That's just your body proving it's pushing its limits. Your calves are tightening up, reflecting the grueling ordeal they're fighting through. Your arms, they're feeling the burn, a battle scar from the unending whip of the rope. And let's not forget your heart, beating like a drum, keeping the beat to your jumping rhythm. But folks, it's not all about the physical challenge. Your mind's on a wild ride too. The mental battle is tangible as your screaming muscles. It's tempting to think, should I just give up? Was 1,000 jumps a day an overstretch? But here's the catch. The real fight is not the jumps, but in conquering these mental demons. So how do you march on when every bit of you screams for a pause? You dig deep. You recall the reason behind this journey. Was it to push your boundaries? Boost your stamina? Prove a point? Whatever the cause, clutch onto it like a lifeline. You simplify the task at hand. Don't let the intimidating figure of 1,000 jumps unnerve you. Tackle it 100 or even 10 jumps at a time. Celebrate each modest triumph, each batch of jumps nailed. Take a breather if you must, but don't throw in the towel. You breathe, you hydrate, and you're in the game. Picture the finish line. the overwhelming pride of coming out victorious. Imagine the tougher, fitter, unbreakable version of yourself at the end of this road. And you jump, you persist, because every jump is a step closer to that image of you. Folks, the finish line is on the horizon, but brace yourselves. The most challenging days are still to come. Scene script, days 6 and 7, and we're ready for the final leap. And so we're here at the precipice of 1,000 jumps per day for one whole week. The end is in sight, but the journey is far from over. These final 2 days are all about resilience and determination. As we dive into day 6, the fatigue is palpable. Our bodies are sore, our muscles are crying out for relief. But quitting is not an option. We've come too far to turn back now. We've learned that this challenge is more than just physical endurance. It's a mental marathon, a testament to the strength of our willpower. Day 6 is a battle against ourselves, against the little voice in our heads telling us to give up, to take it easy. But we keep going because we're fueled by the desire to conquer, to prove to ourselves that we're capable of more than we ever thought possible. And then day 7 arrives, the final day, the last 1,000 jumps. Our bodies are tired, our minds are weary, but there's a spark in our eyes, a spark of determination, a spark of anticipation. We're on the brink of achieving something extraordinary. Each jump on this day feels like a victory. Every rotation of the rope, every leap in the air, brings us closer to our goal. We're not just jumping now, we're soaring. We're defying the odds, breaking down barriers, pushing our limits, and with each passing moment, we're one step closer to the finish line. As the last jump is completed, there's a sense of triumph, an overwhelming feeling of accomplishment. We did it. We've jumped 1,000 times a day for 7 consecutive days. We've pushed our bodies, tested our minds, and emerged victorious. The challenge is complete, but what did we gain from this experience? We've gained strength, resilience, and a newfound respect for our capabilities. We've learned that we're capable of far more than we ever thought possible. And most importantly, we've learned that the only barriers that exist are the ones we create for ourselves. The 7-day jump rope challenge has ended, and it's time to assess the aftermath. Jumping rope for 1,000 times a day over a week has been an incredible journey, full of sweat, determination, and the occasional stumble. It was a challenge that pushed the limits, testing both physical endurance and mental resolve. But what did it bring in the end? Firstly, let's talk about the physical changes. There was a noticeable increase in cardiovascular fitness, stamina, and agility. The body felt lighter, more agile, and there was a sense of increased energy and vitality. Muscles were working in ways they hadn't before, and the benefits were evident. The calves became more defined, the core felt stronger, and overall, there was an improvement in physical strength and endurance. Secondly, the mood and energy levels. Jumping rope is not just a physical exercise, it's a mental one too. It requires focus, coordination, and rhythm. Over the course of the week, there was a noticeable improvement in mood and energy levels. The daily routine of jumping rope seemed to act as a stress buster, almost like a form of meditation. The focus required helped clear the mind, and the physical exertion released endorphins, leading to a boost in mood. Now, on to the lessons learned. Perseverance is key. There will be days when you'll want to quit, when your muscles ache, and when you can't seem to get the rhythm right. But it's essential to keep going, to push through the discomfort, and to remember why you started. It's not about perfection, but progress. It's about training your mind to persist, even when the going gets tough. Another important lesson is the value of consistency. It's not about doing 1,000 jumps in one go, but about doing a little every day and gradually building up to it. Consistency is what brings results, and this challenge was a testament to that. So, is it worth repeating? Absolutely. The 7-day jump rope challenge is a great way to boost fitness levels, improve mood, and learn valuable lessons about perseverance and consistency. It's a challenge that offers more than just physical benefits. It's a challenge that tests and strengthens the mind. So there you have it. The 7-day jump rope challenge, an intense journey of physical endurance and mental fortitude. Until next time, keep challenging yourself.